excited?
Of course.
Hmm?
I also have this record. It's full of glow-in-the-dark sand that moves.
Oh my God, Brandon. You're getting cut from the
Brandon.
house team. You
Brandon,
ain't
yeah, you're making me look like a nerd in front of all my friends.
This is the thing that's changing the perception.
Y'all see that? Y'all need to talk.
Yeah. Jesus.
That's a chuppah.
Damn. Oh my word.
Love is a medicated dandruff shampoo. Love it.
So as I was saying, you're making me look like a nerd.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in this evening. This is the COVID Corner. I am Frank D. Neblett. Fuck the kids. Does this quote belong to Betsy DeVos, Donald Trump, or does it belong to that grade school lunch lady who burned the food every day and didn't care? What if I told you it belongs to none of these people and instead belongs to multiple comedians booked on last week's episode of Sucks to Be Quarantined? The aforementioned group made it a priority to take the spotlight off of a man who, might I add, was very clearly inebriated from brown liquor, most likely Hennessy, but nonetheless, who was pleading for people to support underprivileged children. Instead of that support, what was given was a parallel between the art of stand-up comedy and one of America's most important pillars in education. What does stand-up comedy and the American education system have in common? Well, there's a drunk in front of a crowd of people talking for very little pay. Do you know who loses in both of those scenarios? The children, right? The footage we will show you may be disturbing. It contains grown-ass people talking about being broke on camera. Scandalous footage.
That roll of footage? Here it comes.
Roll the footage.
That's pretty good. Remember, Frank, we used to do this for money. So, I'm like...
I don't remember that too much, Doc.
Once a month, Frank would make like $15 to $17 at Herman's Coffee.
That's true.
You making $15 in the show? How long you been doing this?
Nigga, mind your business. Don't
Yeah, you privileged bastard.
Really, $15 a month and taking care of these entanglements, nigga.
You don't get the shit out of my face. The first day I ever got paid to do comedy, I got paid $20 and I got a $35 fine for parking.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Westchester since. Never paid the ticket.
Yo, the first time I got paid actually to do comedy, that I had a bar show to do, and I drove and I wanted to be on the show so badly. And of course, it was during the winter time. For whatever reason, these niggas didn't pay their bill, so there was no heat when I went in to the building. And this was back during my Blazer era, so I was pretty well. My face as I performed in front of 4 people, and then afterward I was given 10 whole dollars, a whole 10. Went outside, my gas tank was on E. Had to drive to the UDF, put gas in the goddamn car, and then drive home. and my mama said, "How's your day going?" I said, "I don't want to talk about it. I don't want Yeah.
Doing a burlesque or drag show as a comedian and getting paid like 5 times more.
You do a show with people that actually believe that what you do is fucking art.
Huh?
And nigga, they
In
let
the
you
middle?
drink for free, and then put over $100 in your hand and thank you.
And
You
thank
then
you.
you're
Remember
so
my
good.
joke? Somebody came up to me and
Here's
gave
money.
me money.
money, yes.
Someone handed me dollars in my hand because I was funny.
Sit there and look you in the face and they say you're a tremendous artist, and you supposed to go back to that shit.
Thank you for the art. And then you go to the, and then you got to go surprise somebody at 12 steps down with a comedy show.
You know what I love about this pivot that we took? I love how we started with Setoiyo talking about kids not having no goddamn money, and nigga, neither do we.
Yeah. Hey, circle of life, goddammit. This is the circle of life. Who's out here fighting for a drink ticket? You know?
Yes.
No.
You don't drink
Hey,
ticket.
I heard you don't drink no more. Let me get your drink ticket.
Right.
Congrats on 3 months of sober, nigga, but let me get that ticket.
Oh, you featuring this weekend? Here's the menu for y'all.
Yo, you know how many? Yo,
You can get these chicken fingers for $3.
No, dick.
Better bring a snack if you're working
Right?
the weekend.
Nigga, bring you a packed lunch, nigga.
The deal with the corner store, they'll give you $1 off.
Right.
You better come up. You better get your hands off the TVs.
Right?
You know that shit is not for you.
Oh,
Better get the hell out of here.
Manny went and said, I got a free chicken parmesan sandwich once. Shit was mediocre. Free food is good. That was good comedy food.
I'll take a bad sandwich in a heartbeat.
So anyway,
I don't.
PayPal.me/sucks@Fergie's.
Yeah, clearly we're
yes.
struggling.
Please.
We are,
Please.
yeah.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the person needs.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the footage was very disturbing. Also, I would like to make a correction. I did not make $15 to $17 a month at Herman's. It was actually well within the ranges of 22 to 25, but we're not gonna talk about it. All right.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
This motherfucker. No,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But you thought all I did was do the COVID corner in this nut ass suit? Nope. No, baby. This week, our sponsor is, of course, Glover's Medicated Dandruff Soap, as well as the Department of Education and all the bookers that never paid you niggas as handsomely as Cat pays me. Guys, that's been the COVID Corner. I've been Frank D. Neblett. I'm going to pass it over to Cat Mosley, y'all. Enjoy the show tonight. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo.
Coming live straight from their living rooms. Latisse. Lamar Todd. John Deary. Cecily Alexandria. Brandon Mitchell. Brandon T. Gorin and his puppet. Daryl Charles and his ribs. David James. Betty Smithsonian. Setoiyo. Produced by Cat Mosley and the Sucks to Be Quarantined crew. Jared Little. Chris Esperance. Shannon from Hawaii. Manny Brown. And your stand-up comedy Sundays diehards, David Feinberg. Frank Neblett. And Cat Mosley.
All right, give a warm round of applause for your host. He is in his home, as you can plainly see, and has called himself the greatest Setoiyo of all times. Please give a warm round of applause for Setoiyo.
We can't hear. I can't hear.
Oh, this is the best. Muted. Love
Damn.
it.
Greatest
Setoiyo, are you
Setoiyo, worst
talking?
service.
Nobody can hear.
He got the muted, most muted
got the mic
Setoiyo
light.
of
I
all
saw the face and
time.
he just realized we couldn't hear him.
Trying to use his hands, not actually pressing buttons. Please give a warm round of applause.
Setoiyo, what are you doing?
Watch Setoiyo not try to hit his computer right now.
This is exactly what it's like when you play
He's
PlayStation
not
4
trying
with
at
Setoiyo.
He Jesus is just gonna do it himself.
Oh my
Daryl,
Oh,
Daryl.
maybe we should.
Hey, Daryl, you know how to read lips, right?
Yeah. What is this?
Daryl,
Who is?
wait, Daryl.
What is-
Daryl knows how to read lips, so Daryl, just go ahead.
What
and
is?
say
What is
Setoiyo
doing?
saying.
Who is doing this?
Oh,
Hey!
Mike,
There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, you back. You
Yeah.
back. Give it up for the slightly technologically impaired Setoiyo.
Wait, hello, hey, can y'all hear me?
And now we
Okay,
We still can't hear you.
Hold on. I want you to know these dickheads slandered me, and I need to indicate myself.
We still can't hear you.
Volume. Something
Y'all are
about
not.
volume.
Something is
Setoiyo,
wrong.
make
Something-
adjust
don't do
I
that.
hear you.
Setoiyo, we
I
can hear
Do
you
you
now.
want to try to call in with your phone?
First
Call
of
in with your phone.
Wait.
Try to call in on your
Are you on your
phone.
preferences? Are you on preferences?
What is nigga? I'm about to leave the chat immediately. I'm leaving. I don't deserve this. I don't. It's Sunday. No,
Try
I'm
to text in. Try to
what
text
Adjust your
in.
levels.
Nigga, adjust my nigga. They're all 100. What are you talking about? Adjust my levels. What
I
the
can
hell
see
is-
you're angry, man, but look, I can see you're
Oh
angry.
my
I can't hear
God.
you're angry.
Okay, first of all, okay.
Give it
Now,
up for
this is-
your host, Setoiyo.
First of all, fuck what Daryl Charles said. The hell with this man. The hell with him. The hell with Daryl Charles. I'm gonna yell in the chat. You think you can stop me? I'm gonna yell in the chat. God damn it. With all of them.
Somebody read
Hell
Setoiyo's
with
host set through
all
the
of
chat.
these people. Okay? Okay. See, you're not gonna break me. You're not gonna do it. I won't have you do it. No, you will not. Okay?
We can't break you, but somebody broke that internet service.
Okay, God damn it. This slander is going to stop immediately. I have a show to run here. Okay? Guys, it is me, Setoiyo. I don't know what these devils are doing. I don't understand. First of all, let the record show. Am I the most technically advanced person that you'll ever meet in your life? No, I am not. But I know when the sound is on. I know when the goddamn sound is on. I don't know what's happening
you
here.
didn't.
You did it for a
No,
while.
No, you did for a good.
First of all, there's a
I
lot
was
of talking.
trying to help you out dude.
I think there's a lot of talking happening right now that is not me.
Are you
And I
crying?
don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna yell in the chat. I'm gonna yell in the chat. I'm going back to the chat.
This is
Go back to the chat.
teacher bullshit right here.
I'm gonna go back to the
Everybody
chat.
talking.
I'm gonna go back to the goddamn chat. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what? I don't know what's going on. I haven't known what's going on for the past 5 months. If this is what we're doing tonight, and you people apparently cannot hear me, this will be the first time I'll be yelling very loudly to no one. It's not the first time I've been in this position. It is not the first time I will be screaming into the void. But while I am screaming into the void, I will be doing my best to give you some hilarious stand-up comedians who will not be verbally assaulted in the manner in which I was just verbally assaulted. I think that is very important for everyone to know that I have a tremendous night of stand-up comedy ahead for all of you. I do want to say, and I do think it's important to bring up, that I practice forgiveness in my life. This being a prime example of such. But I must say, I do feel this. I feel this very strongly. I still have not forgiven most of you for how you conducted yourself back in March with the toilet paper situation that was happening in this country. I have a lot of resentment towards a lot of you hoarding 4, 5, 6 things of toilet. First of all, you don't shit that much and you ain't that special. And you've been thinking that I would let this go for some time. No, a lot of you are vegans. You don't shit that much. You didn't need all that toilet paper. You didn't need it. You were being selfish. You were being incredibly, incredibly selfish the entire time. I do feel that I put on pants recently. Putting on these pants has shown me a lot about myself. It hurt me to realize that I am no longer a pants person. I don't care for the pants anymore. That's over. Yeah, that was the old me. That was the old style. That was not good. I used to love putting on pants. I would put on pants. I'd look in the mirror, show off my butt. I'd be like, ooh, do my thighs look nice? Tell me why I put on pants recently, and I immediately turned into an anti-masker. I was like, these pants are infringing on my rights. That's what this is. Not good. Okay? Why do I need the belt? I can't breathe with the belt. I can't breathe with it. It's funny. I went into quarantine before there was a quarantine. I could go on stage and do stand-up comedy, and oftentimes be paid money because there was still hope left in this world. But your president took it all away. And it was funny. I used to go on stage and be like, oh man, if you call me Carlton, I'll kill you. And now during quarantine, I went and growed a beard. So now I look like a black dude that's watched too many episodes of Sons of Anarchy. So that's also I look like a nigga who knows where the meth is. I do not know where the meth is. I've never done that type of stuff ever in my life. Did shrooms once, which I do stand on, but never the meth. I do want to say that this is going to be an amazing night of stand-up comedy. You're going to have a lot of fun with some very, very funny and talented people. Some of them, before when the world was open, they had albums released. They were performing all over the country. They were performing in legendary venues. They were doing all of those things. And then some of you people voted for a man who does not believe in happiness. So it is gone. It may never come back. But I will say this, that while we are here, it sucks to be quarantined, giving love to you as best we can, on top of disrespect, as you have seen here tonight. I want you to know, from the bottom of my heart, okay, that I will never forgive your parents. I will never forgive your family. It is their fault. They've had plenty of time to be better. They do not want to be better, but maybe you, audience member watching, can break the chain. I hope you can, but if you can't, please remember, come at all times. Orgasms are all you have left. And if you lose that, you've truly lost everything. Now, I want to get this rip-roaring show moving straight away and right along. Your first performer coming to the virtual stage has a tremendous album out that you should definitely check out. It is called Kidnapping Season. He is truly one of the funniest around. Please give it up for David James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I can't say anything mean about Setoiyo for at least 5 minutes now. Introduction. Yeah.
Good.
It's like shit. Just took away all my joy.
He just wanted one fuck you.
I know. All he had to say is like, give it up for this fucking nigga. I was like, yes, now I can. My powers have returned. I guess the theme of this. By the way, I fucking woke up at 8 o'clock. I'm having horrible sleep issues, so my brain is half working right now. I actually woke up at 8 o'clock and thought the show had started and panicked. And I tried to like sign on and like no one was on, and I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, that's not the time. A couple nights ago I was still having weird sleep issues, and like I woke up at a weird time, and it's one of those things where you're like you know, like 50% conscious, and like then I heard like a pop outside, and since I was in a dream state I thought it was gunshots when it's just always fireworks. Yeah. And so I realized how I react to gunshots at that point, where I slithered out of my bed from the top to the bottom in like a reverse marine crawl, and then I went to the opposite window where I heard the gunshots. I felt the gunshots, and I looked out the window. Then I realized they were just fireworks, and I'm kind of proud of myself for not crying like a bitch. So, it was kind of, you know, smart to slither my way out of the bed. Anyway, food, right? That's what we're talking about. Food. Yeah, I remember the first time I realized that one of the first times I realized I was an asshole was I think it was 10th grade in high school when we had like health class, and the project was you're supposed to talk about a certain food and say like what its nutrients are. So, you know, if you're like you know, like a certain fruit, you're like, oh, vitamin C, vitamin D, and that does this for your body, and your body needs vitamin C and vitamin D for this and all this stuff. And I remember there was one of my friends who ended up robbing Foot Lockers at the local mall and went to prison at an early age because he's fucking retarded. His sister was also stupid, and she was in the same class. And her project, she came back for her project, and she brought a can of beans, and she goes, "Beans, I like beans." And that was her whole presentation. Like no nutrients, protein about beans, none of that. She just thought you were supposed to bring something that you liked and say that you liked it. And then once I realized that was her presentation, I just could not stop laughing. Yeah, I was crying laughing. My other food story. My first job was at Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's why I've never been able to go back and eat there since. Also, like as a black person, like I don't like eating chicken in a public place. I'm just always just suspicious there's gonna be some fucking white propaganda person just like taking a photo of me like with a fucking drumstick in my mouth and just be like, see? But, that job sucked because not only was my first job, but they put me as a cook. You know, I was like 16 and they put me as a cook. I was the assistant cook. The head cook was this guy who was literally on crack. This isn't one of those whoa crack fucking jokes from BET. But this is my first time meeting someone that was on drugs, you know, and I was like a drug addict's apprentice for an entire summer. It's my first fucking job. It was the weirdest fucking thing ever, and like now it's hilarious, but at the time I was like, what the fuck? This is what being an adult is like. And like he would steal chicken and take it back to his neighborhood and like sell it like he was like a fucking Robin Hood of chicken, you know? And then the manager's like, Oliver, did you steal that chicken? He's like, nah, man, I didn't steal that damn chicken, motherfucker. And the manager was like gay he was gay, but he was like, I knew that was another thing I knew what gay was, but it was like the first gay person I encountered too. So he was like one of those light-skinned dudes, that like a light-skinned black dude that has freckles, which I don't trust fucking black people with freckles. And he would like kind of sort of like test and molest you, you know? Like I'd be sitting at a computer like this, taking a fucking chicken test, you know? They had chicken tests, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Like unless you pass this chicken test, David, you can't be trusted with the spicy menu, with the spicy fucking recipe. You have to pass this spicy chicken recipe. And so he would come up behind you on your computer and he put his hands on your shoulders and he'd be like, so how's it going with the chicken test? Just all molesty and shit. It's like, nigga, I don't need your fucking hands on me for a fucking chicken test. He tried to help my other friend who worked there with his belt. Like he's like, you know, it's like your belt is like a little loose, your pants are falling down, you need me to help you with the belt. And he actually put his hands on his fucking belt. It was fucking creepy. And then one day the drug addict that I was learning from, his dealer came looking for him because he owed him money and he knew that he worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken. So he walks in Kentucky Fried Chicken. He's like, where's Oliver at? And we're like, oh, he's not here. And Oliver went to go hide in the freezer. And he looked at his watch. He's like, it's right now, it's 3:00. When I come back at 3:30, if Oliver doesn't have all my money, everybody in Kentucky Fried Chicken's dead. So we closed Kentucky Fried Chicken at like 3:10 that day in the afternoon. It just fucking went home. Like people were just coming by like, why the fuck is Kentucky Fried Chicken closing? We're like, we're leaving. Suck it. You can come back here and stay if you want, but I'm not getting shot for a fucking the Colonel's recipe. So that was a shitty job. And, to sum it up, my friend who got his belt touched, he got fired. And as a result, what he did, he ended up walking by the manager's car who left his windows open, and he pissed in his car and then walked home. So that's my food story.
Yeah. Or David James. Keep going. Very funny stuff. And I always like it when you listen. It's always very important, especially with stand-up comedy. You want to get the molestation bit out the way early. That's what we did. We got it out the way. We got some good laughs about a man touching other young men very inappropriately. Those men probably too young.
The nigga who touched some kids got it out the way early.
Yeah, so that was great. Also, a lot of you guys at home, you won't be able to know this. but in the Zoom chat, they were very disrespectful to me talking about my tank top. So the disrespect is very consistent. But again, the grace that is being given here to you. But again, these are funny people. Never said they were good people. Big difference. But we do have more amazing performers coming because I am here to give your next tremendous performer coming to the stage. Is a tremendous all-around performer. Actually, as an online show you can check out called Come As You Are. She's the exceptional alcoholic. Please give it up for Rachel Fogletto.
Yeah.
Hey, clap it up if you're still washing your hands and singing happy birthday twice every time.
Yeah.
Woo. Oh, a couple of you are. Good for you guys. All right.
Wow.
So a few people are.
Surprise, butter.
I probably sing it once, maybe. I just got tired of singing happy birthday to Joe Biden all the time. So he keeps having birthdays. Anyway, there's like a lot of people that think COVID's a hoax, and I just think that would be a really difficult prank to pull off. Like globally, that would be really hard. And I just started to wonder, is there anyone that's like a hoaxer for just a mild inconvenience? You know, like seasonal allergies, that's bullshit. I'm going to go outside and smell every flower because it's my constitutional right. I don't care if it makes my sinuses all okay. I know it's stupid, but it just I'll find a better one. I guess I should have done food allergy, but those can kill you. I think they should start marketing masks like they market condoms, you know, so like any old fucking idiot will wear one if you make it sexy. Like that's what you gotta do. You gotta make it sexy. Be like it's not even there, you know, or lubricated. I'm all about the fact that mouths are just hot now. Like I think like wet mask contest. Like let's see that mouth. I think I was gonna say market like condoms. I you know, like people are still on people are on Tinder and stuff, right? They're on the dating apps. Yeah, they're doing it. So it's like, it'll be like you'll get laid if you have a sexy mask on, you know? Or like if you're like dumb and you're like, oh, she like seems like a slut. I better wear 2 masks. You shouldn't wear 2 condoms, but you should wear 2 masks. That would be better. Yeah, this is all new. I started I started selling my underwear to men online, and in order to do that, I had to set up a PO box. So you're welcome. Just doing my part to support USPS in their time of need. Probably still going to vote in person though. Probably going to do that. It's probably not going to work out. I'm really bad. Every time I try something like this, I'm not good at it because I'm really basic. Like some people talk about being kink shamed. I've been vanilla shamed because I like, you know, like your classic porn, like boss, secretary, teacher, student. Like I just come really easily. Like I don't need bells and whistles. You know, I've always been like, I don't know how women knew when to stop masturbating before batteries. Like to me, it's just like, I just minimal effort, lay back and just like keep coming over and over again. Like it's like potato chips for me. It's like I will keep having one more until it's done. When the vibrator cracks out, that's when I'm done masturbating. Like it's too good. It's too good to say no. I think the reason I come really easily is because I was fucking 30-year-olds when I was 18. And I know that makes people uncomfortable because you're like, oh, he can't find emotional maturity, but you know what he can find? The clitoris. Much more important in a relationship, in my opinion. You don't need both. And but yeah, I have ADD. I talk about that, and it fucked with me. Like on top of it, like I can't dirty talk. Like it's too much for me. Like one time, a guy said my name during sex, like very passionate. He was like, "Oh, Rachel," and I was like, "What?" So I think like that's why I'm gonna fuck up this whole like underwear thing, because it's like a lot of the guys message you, they're like kind of submissive, they want like a dom, and like it's too much stuff to think about. I'm like, it's like give me something to do, and I'm like, this is work. Like I don't know, like fucking figure it out, dude. I think there should be a market for that kind of dom, honestly. Like I think I should just be able to put it back in your court, you know? Like, fucking, I don't know, grow up. Like, figure it out. You're an adult. Like, shouldn't that be a thing? Right? Like, no, okay. Yeah, this is why I never make money anytime I try sex work. Anyway, we're supposed to talk about food. I don't have any food jokes. I'm just gonna give it 1 minute.
You said Lay's potato chips. We're all.
I did say potato chips.
Yeah.
To me, it's like the same as eating and coming, but I like to keep them separated personally, just my thing. I'll end it on this. I don't know why I don't have a 5-star Uber rating. I've just been giving out 5 stars left and right to anyone who doesn't make me a skin suit. That's like all you have to do. I don't know why I have like 4.89. I'm just obsessing like, what did I do? You know, like that's like really point. And then I just dawned on me, maybe I'm too old to be a skin suit. You know, maybe I'm just not. All right, that's checking on your dickhead friends. I'm Rachel Fogletto. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Rachel Fogletto. Keep it going. Fantastic. Gonna keep this show moving right along. We're gonna keep the energy up. We're gonna keep it tight.
Yeah.
Tonight is about food, whether it be in the physical sense or the metaphysical or the emotional sense. We're here for the food. Your next performer coming to the stage, I mean, to me, you know, in terms of his work on stage, he is food himself. This man, so goddamn gifted and talented that he is, he used to show up to comedy clubs in house slippers. That's a funny motherfucker. Wearing white, the same New Balances right there. He would show up in some house slippers, go on stage in front of white people with blue jeans, house slippers, and white socks, and leave like he had done the Lord's work. Please give it up for the amazing Eric Terrell.
Yeah. All right. I don't have the blue jeans, but I got the flip-flops on for you. I'm at home, and so you're lucky to have those on. Okay. When I would go to the comedy club, I felt at home, right? If I'm not getting paid, I'm not wearing shoes. That was my thing. And I'm also really not caring a whole lot about how I look for the white people when they aren't paying me, okay? You got to pay for those shoes. I don't have food jokes. Started to call King Cobb and John Del Calo for some food joke. Because I don't really have the food jokes. I'll tell you what. we were talking about, well, you guys were talking about the first time you like were getting paid, right? And you know, still sometimes we get paid with drink tickets, right? Sometimes we just get drink tickets, and we're still grateful for that. I'm still grateful for 2 drink tickets. I'm very grateful for drink tickets. And being so broke and so hungry all the time. I can't have been the only one to have tried to trade in my drink tickets for food, right? Like what? Like, I want a drink, but I need food. Can I get a chicken ticket? Can I get
chicken ticket?
A rib ticket, Earl Charles? Can I get a sandwich ticket? I've asked that question multiple times, and they've always just been like, oh, there's a pizza place next door. Oh, you know, you can just go to Shake Shack. You can just go somewhere. Fuck that. I want a food ticket. What? I don't know. But yeah, we've all been broke. You know, we've all been broke out here, starving artists. And you know, it's funny. You always think you're broke until you're broker than that, and you're like, okay, this is broke. This is what broke really is. Last summer, I told the story a few times. I don't know if I have time left, but like last summer, I was broker than I had ever been. Right, ever been. I had no money. And this had never happened to me before. Right? I mean, I was married now, so it doesn't happen. With a master's degree who is a clinical psychologist. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen much anymore.
Talk to him.
Talking
I
that
mean,
shit.
here come Mr. 3 floors and 2 decks.
It's weird. It's weird to have no money. It's weird to be like, wow, like I've really got nothing. Like I could punch somebody and hope they rob me. Like no, like all the money I had ever had was gone. And so Candace, she said you should just file for unemployment. I was like, what? In a country that doesn't give a shit about Black men, they're just gonna put food on my table. I can just go to them and say I don't have any, and they'll give me some. I didn't know that was a thing that could just happen to people like me. So I went and I told all the homeless people I could find, I'm like, yo, we gotta file for unemployment. Like, let's all go. They're gonna feed us, okay? On all these antique $2 bills, and I was taking them to the bank. Like, listen, this is 2 McChickens. These are whatever. I don't know. It was a tough time. But I don't know. I'm done. Go Sixers. Thanks, Setoiyo.
Yeah.
Eric Terrell. Let's go.
Shout out to Marion Up. We
I
out
was
here.
about to say, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Eric Terrell, Daryl Charles Whitten married up. As look at that. Let the fireworks rain.
That's stepdad, father-in-law's money paying for these fireworks. We out here.
All money. We get them for everything it's goddamn worth out here.
That nigga took a sip of that liquor like, I almost fucked up.
And to that I say, I will put my glasses up to those two men for marrying up and being with women who support their dreams, and those women realizing they made a horrible mistake, but now they won't be men. It's a horrible mistake. But
It's all about managing regret, baby.
Yep. Woo, baby. Therapy is
Setoiyo did one of the first texts. You bullied me by stealing my phone and texting Candace when I first met her. You know
I did, yes. It was actually me. So actually, if you want to get technical, I helped this marriage happen. Once again, I have given so much.
Wait. Eric, you took your wife's phone and texted her?
No, I took his phone. He didn't want to text Candace. He was being a baby about it, and I was like, "You like this?"
No,
girl,
go ahead, call him what you want to call him.
Listen. He was being a baby. That's what I'm calling him. He was being a child. I went and took the phone, and I said, "Nigga, love springs eternal," and I sent that text that made the snowball happen to where now he's in a functional relationship because of me. Do you see this?
I'm one of the under-resourced youth that he helped.
Yes, exactly. See that? I went and got him a good,
Were you
stable
invited
marriage.
to the wedding?
No, I was not. Sometimes you must be an unsung hero. Sometimes you don't get the credit. Sometimes you have to be Matthew Hansen. Sometimes you're Matthew Hansen. Sometimes you discovered the pole, but they don't give you credit till you're about to be dead. That's how it goes. Hey, it's okay. We out here. But we're gonna keep it moving right along. Your next, we're cooking right now. Your next performer coming to stage, very, very funny. Also very, very married. Another good man, funny bloke. Please give it up for my guy, Jake Matera.
Oh, man. Oh, hello. I didn't realize that Setoiyo was Hitch. That's.
Why didn't you already know this?
Dude, I don't know. I kind of feel a little insulted that Kat finally reached out when
what happened?
What happened?
Disappeared.
His wife didn't like all this talk.
He dropped out.
Yeah.
You're back.
And Daryl knows I broadcast from my kitchen too. So I'm not making cookies tonight though.
That was a good job. That was good.
I don't really have any like real jokes about food, believe it or not. I did one time eat an entire pizza on my way home. Like I ordered a pizza for pickup and then I ate the whole thing on the way home, and that was just more just like me bragging right now. That was, it was a long car ride. No, okay. Here's the story I got. Food wise, it's in there. Food is mentioned in the story. So there was a time I was looking for a job, and I was like really like I was desperate, and I went on Craigslist to find a job, and that's a big mistake right there. And the thing was like, a magazine in Delaware County is hiring. I'm like, what? There's a magazine in Delaware County? So I go to the interview, and they hire me as like a salesperson, and they start bullshitting me, saying like they have like a bigger reach than the Philly Inquirer, and I've never heard of this place ever before. And the first day, it's a little weird. It's like in a row home in Drexel Hill. Also another red flag. And they have me sit in the kitchen to fill out a non-compete clause and like my W-2 and all that kind of stuff. And then somebody comes up to me who I hadn't even met yet, and they're like, hey, we're gonna do like mandatory lunch. I'm like, oh, that's cool. They buy lunch for everybody on Mondays. That's pretty sweet. Like, yeah, so we have everybody throw up $10 and we go get something. And today we're going to Burger King. And I was like, you want me to give you $10 to go to Burger King and then not get any change back? Just give it to the company? I was like, all right. I was like, actually, I'm on a diet. I'm going to go. I actually have to go get like a salad or something. So the place was a mess. After that happened, they have a morning meeting, and they said, we're going to do our morning reading. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, I love reading. Like, what are we going to read? And didn't realize it was like they start talking, and I just hear the word Christ a lot. And they keep talking about Christ, and then they start talking about like how like they're trying to get through to the drug addicts and the quote unquote mother rapers and father beaters. I don't know what that means.
Wow.
And he said, if we can get through to them or their kids, that's all this magazine's for. I'm like, this is so weird. And then the guy yelled at another employee. I'm jumping all around the story because it's just so crazy. He asked everybody in the circle if they read their affirmations. And I didn't know what an affirmation was. Do you guys know what affirmations are?
Yeah.
I know now because I had no self-esteem. He asked anybody, he's like, did anybody read the affirmations? And he's like, nobody read the fucking affirmations. And this one guy raises his hand. He's like, does anyone even know what it means? Does anyone know what a fucking affirmation means? The guy raises his hand all like politely. He's like, it's like when you say something good about yourself so that you believe it. He's like, that's not what a fucking affirmation is. And then anyway, cut to lunchtime. I go to Wawa, right? I'm like, I walk in. I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to get like a salad now because I said I was doing that. But it was July. It was like 100 degrees. But I was like, oh, man, they had like the soup that I love at Wawa. So I just got the soup that I love and like a drink. And I remember walking back in, and the guy, the owner of the place, who was like this very like brash Christian magazine owner guy, just like was pissed off, just stared at me and was like, you got soup? That was it. But like really, just it was so uncomfortable. I left. The assignment they gave me that day was cutting out advertisements in magazines, and then they're like, we're gonna call this magazine and ask them how they got their information. And I was like, I hate this place. Yeah. That's it. There's no end to the story. I apologize. I literally just drank a milkshake and then turned you on my iPhone, and now I'm gonna drink another one.
Give it up for Jake Matera.
Jake.
Wow, that's a story about how Jake Matera almost drank that Kool-Aid that you don't wake up from. Jake, how long did you work there, Jake?
Oh, dude, it was just that day.
Yeah.
I called my wife from the Wawa parking lot. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. She's like, finish the day.
Yeah. That's how you know it was a bad day. Jake was like, I'm gonna tell you call like you may have to leave me. I can't do it. Like I can't do it. If you gotta divorce me, I understand. I can't do it. See the shit that I see. That's amazing. Give it up for Jake again. One more time. Jake. All right, we're gonna keep this moving right along. Your next performer coming to the stage is a performer par excellence. Okay, he is an author. You know, he's at this point a cult of personality, very talented performer. One of my absolute favorites. Please give it up for Cecily Alexandria. Please clap now.
Thank you so much. So my food story is I'm into herbs and gardening now, and we have tomatoes, and my next door neighbor noticed that we had tomatoes, and he said, "Oh, look, we have tomatoes." And I was like, "We don't have tomatoes." So anyway, but we do share, so it's fine. It's fine. He cuts our grass. Is Brandon eating a tomato?
Did you get him to do
Did
that?
you do that on purpose?
No, I had it the whole time. It was
He's had it the whole time.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway, so I was watching a documentary earlier, and they were talking about the multi-level marketing schemes or whatever, and a lot of it felt like culty kind of situations, and I am just wondering if my whole life is a multi-level marketing scheme. I just, yeah. I have more about that. I quit. So I was looking at my name, the definition of my name, because my mom keeps telling me that Cecily Alexandria means compassionate helper. She's not right. But I did look up Cecilia is what my name is derived from. And so Cecilia, she's like, she vowed to stay a virgin forever, and her parents married her off, and she told her husband that if he touched her, God would cut his dick off. That's a paraphrase. But she basically said that God would be angry with him for touching her. And so she stayed a virgin even through marriage, and now she's a saint. And all I'm saying is I'm changing my name. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Other ways to become a saint, Cecily. Other ways. It's always in that gate. Some saints that are in heaven for great sex, right?
I don't know.
Like who?
I'm thinking of the Torah. I'm thinking
Saint
of the
Jenna
Torah.
So I do come from a very like spiritual, religious background, Christianity and stuff, and I am very forgiving. I'm a very forgiving person. Because that's what I learned in church and stuff. So I'll forgive all of you when I'm dead. Just like Jesus, am I right? Okay. I am so sorry, Jesus. Oh man. I talk a lot. You got it right. I'm not even Catholic, but I always wanted to be Catholic so I could do that. But then I just learned how to do it, so that's it. Last thing, I do talk a lot about sex and the sex that I'm not having. And sometimes I think back on my life and I think maybe I should have let that island boy touch me in college. Because we wouldn't be here at this point. I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be talking about this. So I apologize to all of you for not letting him touch me. That is my bad. That's it. Thank you so much.
Cecily Alexandria, let's go. Woo. Fantastic. Oh my God. Oh, the stories and the wanting and the food and the touching and the love and the molestation. It's all being wrapped in one. It's a beautiful smorgasbord. God damn it. Okay. I told you when I had that good thing for you, I wasn't lying to you. But we're going to keep it moving right along. Your next performer coming to the stage. One of my absolute favorites. Always a pleasure to see him put been up and down the highways and byways with this man, the very, very talented Alex Guvar.
Yeah.
Highways and byways, man. I haven't left my room in fucking 10 months, actually.
Well, before that, yeah, back before, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry I missed last week, guys. I was outside smoking cigarettes with comics.
Yeah.
My bad. I don't know. Yeah, I have really not been doing much. Can I read you guys a list of the things that I have watched in their completion during this time? All right. I stopped just watching like movies and I started watching entire franchises. That's what I'm at. So Rocky, 8 movies. You forget. Home Alone, 4 movies. You forget. Jurassic Park, 5 movies. Community, 6 seasons. Harry Potter, that's 8 movies. The Office, that's 10 seasons. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, that 21 movies. The Incredible Hulk is not on Disney Plus. I did not watch that. Beat, 6 seasons. Back to the Future, 3 movies. Indiana Jones, 4 movies. Taxi from the 70s. It's so good. The Bob Newhart Show, 6 seasons. Newhart, 8 seasons. I love Bob Newhart. I watched all 9 episodes of Star Wars, the trilogy of trilogies, plus Rogue One, but I did not watch Solo, a Star Wars story. Seinfeld, 9 seasons. Lost, 6 seasons. I've seen all 4 seasons of the AMC show Preacher. X-Files, it's 11 seasons. Evil Dead, I counted as 4 movies. Listen, all I'm saying is I'm about to watch Palm Springs and it better be amazing. That's where I'm at. I don't know. You guys saw today there was a viral video of this girl jumping into the Hudson River going swimming, and everyone's like, you know, oh, aren't there dead bodies in there? It's like, yeah, of course there are. Yeah, you can tell me there's no dead bodies in the Hudson River when you can point me to Henry Hudson's grave in the dirt. All right. Named after a guy who died at sea. Okay, nobody cares. I've been relying on like just jokes from high school again, kind of just that I used to just do to people. That's like my comedy now, you know? Like every time I drop something, I just reach out and I go, come to me. People will pick it up. It works like a charm. Yeah, I had a lot of weird bits. I don't know. Here's something I used to do. Walking down the hallway in school, I would take my backpack off, I would throw it down the hallway, and then I would running dive at it. I don't know the premise. Punchline, but it was definitely in the act. Did it a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been seeing a few people now here and there, and like you never know what someone else's comfort level is, and they never know what your comfort level is. Like a lot of people are coming in for hugs that I am fucking not ready for. You know what I mean? An unwanted hug went from sexual harassment to murder. I looked up the fucking. I looked it up. I looked up the post office is certain. I had to Google it. The post office is certain. I looked up the eagle. The post office eagle is called the Sonic Eagle.
Fuck yeah.
T-shirts, America. Just T-shirts. Just make those T-shirts. Put Ramones over it. Everybody will want to buy it. Bigger than the Misfits Fiend Skull. Okay. I don't know. I'm not a big foodie. I love candy. That's kind of my food. I like candy. My favorite type of candy is the Cadbury egg. It's also my favorite type of egg. I love that thing. It's so good. I fry them up, hard boil them, throw them in a California Cadbury pre-made Cobb salad. That's good eating. I get wary of places that I go like to eat out. That's like nerve-wracking all the time. You know what I mean? Because I went to a diner one time with a bunch of people, and I immediately ordered wings. And then everybody I was with was like, you know, there's never anybody in here. This place is obviously a mob front. And I was like, man, these wings are gonna suck. They were amazing. So, you know, You never know. You just never know. Maybe Henry Hudson has to die so I can eat a good chicken wing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, guys. Thanks so much for having me. I'm gonna go.
Yay!
Guys, Alex Grubard, yes, let's go. Fantastic. Rocking and rolling as only he can do. We're going to keep the show moving right along because there's just so many more funny people to show you that I'm so excited. And I'm so excited to bring up your next performer, one of my absolute favorites, man. You want to talk about a foodie, a foodie, a worldwide renowned foodie, okay? He's had shows about food, okay? He's had Eat Your Beats, okay? He's the writer, the director, the performer of the play Sedulous, okay? Dates. His pedigree goes on for a mile as long as it goes. It's like, yeah, whatever. He's tremendous. One of the best. Please clap it up for my guy, Alejandro Morales.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Woo. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Since today's theme is about food and nutrition, I thought I would start today with a few tips. Not everybody knows this about me, but I'm actually a part-time nutritionist. I completed a certificate program at Kraft Singles University Online. Yes, thanks to Kraft Singles University Online, I know what to do when you put white American in front of me.
Yeah. Yes, goddammit.
So today I just have some specific tips for some folks who have been in the news. So I'm going to start with Greece's Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis. Now, for those of you who haven't read about it yet, Prime Minister Mitsotakis has been expelling asylum seekers from places like Syria by throwing life jackets on them and then dropping them into the sea. So for Prime Minister Kyriakos, I would recommend foods like blueberries, broccoli, ginger root. Those foods, they boost stem cell production and regeneration, and that could really help Prime Minister Kyriakos to grow a fucking soul and stop putting human beings, including children, into the water. Okay, and I'll tell you, those poor Syrian refugee kids in the Aegean Sea are not the only young people who have to watch the adults around them die. My next nutritional tip is for America's school children. All right, so my advice to the school kids of America is to eat as much as you can when you can, because who knows how much longer your teachers or parents will be able to provide your meals. So I would invite you to think of Michael Phelps, just load up on those calories, like the webs between your toes will save you from your own government.
Yeah.
And then finally, I have one final nutritional tip. My final nutritional tip is for the Postmaster General of the United States. That's Louis DeJoy. DeJoy's administration has slowed down the mail delivery, removed letter sorters from commission, reduced post office hours, cut overtime for postal workers, and physically removed mailboxes from their local communities. And that's just so much exertion and then so much evil for one person. So my tip for Postmaster General Louis DeJoy is to eat one entire suitcase of dicks. Yeah. Dicks are high protein and they're low carb. And if you're busy eating a suitcase of dicks, you're not actively working to destroy the presidential election. I myself eat 100 pink dicks out of a vault every morning. And I haven't ruined any Democratic election so far, so I believe in that advice. I am. I'm working on my nutritional degree in quarantine. I've been working on other stuff in quarantine. As a comedian, one thing that I've been working on is my accents and my impressions. I'm really bad at accents and impressions. Both my parents are from South America, and I grew up with them. But if I did an impression of my South American father, you would probably call the ACLU. So I'm working on it. So one of the impression that I'm working on right now is an impression of straight heterosexual men. And to perfect my impression of straight heterosexual men, I've been watching the movie Men in Black, because to me, the quintessential straight American man, heterosexual type dude is Vincent D'Onofrio's character from Men in Black, who gets taken over by aliens, and then he comes to the house. Bring me sugar. And that impression is getting there. It's coming along. It's not perfect, and it's hard for me to work on that impression because when I try to get feedback from my straight friends, they get really salty. Like I did that impression for my straight friend Nate the other day, and he was like, Alejandro, that's not what straight people sound like. I hate it when you do that voice. Right. Eat a suitcase of dicks, everybody.
Alejandro Morales, let's go. Tremendous. Give it up. Give it up. That man is funny. And he's also a nutritionist. What can he not do? Amazing, amazing stuff. And that's how you can tell he's a real nutritionist. He was giving really, really good sage advice to the postmaster guy saying, hey, eat a suitcase of dicks. That's a real nutritionist right there. Someone like me would have said, hey, bite down on that capsule of cyanide and get it over with. We don't need you. I want you gone forever. I don't have mercy in my heart for some people, but that's a real nutritionist, a good person. Alejandro Morales, clap it up for him. Very funny. Tremendous.
Yay.
Keep it going. Your next performer coming to the stage, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about swaggerific. You want to talk about groovy, okay? You want to talk about groovy Q, baby,
No,
okay?
we don't.
You want to talk about goddamn
We don't need that.
Zilla.
Just because you feel uncomfortable, David, don't mean they
You
don't
need
want
it
to
in
see
your
it.
life. You always needed this.
You got to
It's
give me
always
time to
been
get
this.
a towel to sit on.
Give it up for the dream. Keep up.
Oh man.
Sit on that towel for comfort, for my hip bones. That's it. That's the only reason.
That's very interesting. Thank you for having me. This is amazing. I want to talk to you people about a few things that I've discovered within the last few days. Your boy has been lonely for the last few months, and like surprise, Keen's always lonely. But what I have discovered is while I was on the Tinder, that there's a lot of successful, beautiful young women in this world, and me being a college graduate, high school graduate, aka college dropout, I have become what I always feared. I am an ain't shit nigga. Like I'm that person. Like I got a friend who was just blessed with a daughter a few days ago. Beautiful little girl. And I got another friend who's like looking to like start a family. Another friend who's looking to buy a house. I'm looking forward to the next Kobe Bryant shoe release. Like that's where I am in my life. And I thought like I had time. I was gonna do stuff. Nope, I'm 34. This is it. This is what I am, and I'm okay with it. You would wonder why I would feel comfortable wearing this, and then you would realize that I am the drunk uncle at a cookout. You know, like I'm the uncle that like he shouldn't be near the grill, but he has something to say about it. Like whatever's going on, judging. He's like, hey, the nephew, you wanna? Yeah, you should probably flip that over. You probably turn that over. Yeah, go ahead, get that. That's burning a little bit. Come on now. I want my hot dogs burnt, but not like that burnt. only real ones.
So
only real ones know about burnt hot dogs. Only real ones know about that. So yeah, I'm a ain't shit nigga, and it's tough. It's tough making this realization. Because I think I made a comment on like one of my friends, a friend that I was into her back in the day, and she notified me that she was dating somebody, but like the way she did it was such excitement, and in my mind I'm like, am I supposed to say congratulations? Like what the fuck? What is this? And then I went to my fallback response for everything. Oh, word? That's dope. Like that's what that is right now, you know? I'm playing Fall Guys right now, Daryl.
Talk to him.
That's what I'm doing. I'm playing Mind you, wait, I'm playing Fall Guys and I'm on 2 different streams and I'm doing this. Come on, man. But you know, I'm an ain't shit
He
nigga
ain't
with
never
this.
leaving the house again.
Nope.
Right. Right.
For what? I don't go on dates. Chicken wings and French fries, baby. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Go on
Tell
dates.
them.
Shit, I'm too busy trying to win the championship for the Phoenix Suns and 2K, of course, because that's my life is digital now, so that's what that is.
Yeah, Suns, baby.
Up to them.
We need one of those.
I'm sorry. I'm playing a game where I'm dressed up as a wolf in underwear, so I have no idea. Well, I mean, nigga, life imitates art. Am I right?
Self-actualization, nigga. Breathe it in. Breathe it in, baby. Breathe it in,
That's
right?
what we call a breakthrough.
Nigga, this is a becoming. We ain't watching a set. We are watching a becoming. This is the becoming.
He is the great red dragon.
Yes, he is the red dragon. You are witness a great
Oh my
miracle, the red
gosh.
dragon.
Oh, and now I'm fucking up in the game. This is ridiculous. Okay. If you ever play Fall Guys, it's the devil. No matter what you say, it's the devil. You can't do anything with it. What was it, or where was I? Was I talking about how I was sad or lonely? Let me know. Okay, 1 minute.
We had a werewolf breakthrough.
You laugh to hide the pain. That's what you do. That's what I was always taught. You laugh
Ass nigga
unless
over
you can see
here,
me cry.
dog.
This is ridiculous. Oh my god. This giant lemon head's trying to hit me. This is ridiculous. But you know, I'm available for like a serious relationship. That's what I'm Oh nigga, I'm stupid. This is ridiculous. Oh good.
You can't tell me that wasn't fun. You didn't know you needed that, but you needed that. And shouts to Keen taking all that time out of his hectic schedule. He was playing video games. He just got done on many vids. He came here to make us laugh. He's doing the Lord's work, all right? My man is a talented performer, okay? Pay him what he has deserved. That's Beowulf, Black Beowulf in the play. So much fun, but we're going to keep moving right along because I've got more fun coming your way because I am a man of my word. Your next performer coming to the virtual stage, one of my absolute favorites, so tremendous, fun, a real scamp of a human, zany character, if you will. Please give it up for Betty Smithsonian.
You guys,
Yeah. Woo.
so good to see you guys. Thanks, Setoiyo. How's that vacuum, dude?
Son,
Good.
that shit crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's it,
I
it's done.
fucking
It's over.
threw.
It's done. It's done. That's it.
I
That's all
threw away my
anyone-
broom. That's how good that fucking vacuum is, man.
Yep.
I'm out in the streets in Philly. All the sanitation workers, I'm like, you guys go. I got this. I'm fucking out there.
Out here fighting. I'm fighting crime with this motherfucker. Are you kidding me? I'm not only getting rid of the dirt, I'm getting rid of the grime. I'll take care of all the wickedness. I'll take care of it all. It'll be fixed. It'll be done. It's over.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
So the topic's food tonight, or the theme is food. And I'm having some graham crackers.
Man, she
Texture.
got graham cracker one.
Yeah.
That was a setup, y'all. Good job, everybody. That
Y'all,
was a setup.
you know, like when you're eating graham crackers and you do that like thing where there's some cracker on your, you know, you get a little there or something.
Tempting.
Everyone has the same look down when they get something on there. They're always like, you know, like they're trying to see behind it almost, you know? You guys know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes I get it. Sometimes you gotta shake the whole shirt. Just really just. Since pandemic, we postponed my wedding, so my mom stopped asking how the whole lesbian wedding was gonna work. But I would get like once a week, she'd be like, okay, so you're gonna wear a tux and she's gonna wear a dress. So So both brides, like both of you, are you both gonna have flowers? Are you both gonna? Are men allowed to come to the wedding?
Setoiyo's not.
That vacuum can come now.
He sent the text.
Yeah, I do miss in the before times. The thing I missed about restaurants was the accidental friendship you would make with the other like diners when everyone would try to get the waiter's attention. You know, like when you wouldn't have your ketchup and they'd be like, oh shit, I need that ketchup. You know, and you'd start look at the kitchen, look for the waiter. Can't really keep talking to your friend because you're like, I gotta eat, I can't have the fries. And you just like ask anyone else. Someone's like, I don't work here. It's like, okay, but you're walking back towards the bathroom. If you see the waiter, could you send them back over here? And then you just call any other diner. You see the waiter? You see the waiter? I got to start bringing my own ketchup. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. I hate the stress of waiting for the waiter. It's always a dude. The women are usually immediate. It's the men that are back fucking jerking off in the alleyway. I need my goddamn ketchup. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got me?
Yeah.
I also miss the friendship at a restaurant where it's someone's birthday, but you don't know how this restaurant sings happy birthday. You know what I mean? You're like, maybe it's the regular happy birthday, you know, but sometimes they break out like, you know, the food of the restaurant will dictate which birthday song it is. Like maybe it's a Mexican birthday, maybe it's a Stevie Wonder version of happy birthday. We don't know where we're eating, what's going to happen. Sometimes it's just birthday. You're like, but there's always that moment where you don't know the person's name. It's the stranger celebrating and they're like, happy birthday, dear. And you're just waiting for someone to just, it's Kevin, happy birthday. And someone always does the harmony. You're like, why are you doing harmony? Setoiyo jumps in, he's background dancing.
Yeah, that's appropriate. That would be. That's the time to do.
Oh boy. So I wanted to where do they sing the happy birthday song? I will say that I wanted to cook more. And I'm doing that. I'm cooking a lot more. It's great. It's really, really great. I love it. I don't have enough dishes though to cook this much. You know, I'm just eating meals over the sink now. I'm like, I don't want to fucking dirty a dish. I'm making Lisa hold her hands together for soup. I'm like, I don't want to make cleaning dishes. I wish I was a gamer. Like Keen, I know he shared that he was like lonely or feeling low, but he's fucking in another world right now playing Full Metal Jacket or something.
Wow.
That sounds great. I love it. What is it?
I'm playing Fall Guys and I'm listening to Blink 182 Take Off My Pants and Jacket. That's what I'm doing it right now.
Oh my god, you guys.
Is Full Metal Jacket still a thing? Like I could see when that game was a thing. Like that is how old that game is.
This is the thing.
Metal Gear Solid.
Solid. Full Metal Solid.
I know. Wait, before we get too far,
listening to two grandmothers talk about video games between Betty and fucking Shannon.
Was that time?
No,
Yeah.
I have one more food joke. Who's yelling time? Lamar? No, dude. I have a food joke. I fucking got distracted by Keen's muscles, and I can't. You can't.
The first
show
woman
me,
ever.
You can't. You can't show me back to back. Well,
Wow, my God.
That's my time. Thanks.
Woo, Mark. Woo, wasn't that day? Clapping up for that. Huh?
David James.
We were cooking up something fierce there, weren't we? We were cooking up a lot of feelings, a lot of meanness towards the end there, but we were cooking. We were cooking. Yes, we were. We were cooking. And guys, you know, as a person that likes to cook themselves, I'm happy that you have been here cooking with me. It's been a lot of fun. We've been cooking up the feelings, cooking up the hilarity and the laughs. Okay, I'm going to keep on saying cooking and then correlating into things. This is what's going to happen. But I do want to bring up your last performer of the showcase portion of Sucks to Be Quarantined. Very, very funny gentleman. Has an album available on iTunes, on DarylCharles.com.bandcamp.
Most humblest nigga I know. Look at that.
You know, King Humble. Huh? Groovy Daryl. Please give it up for the black gentrifier himself, Daryl Charles.
Yes. Hey, I just choked on meat sauce.
That's what happens. Yeah, that's
I
a
live
trade-off.
way closer to
Enjoy.
Alejandro than any of you think.
And the Rockets red glare, baby.
Yeah. Ah, man. Yeah. It's Sunday. We're telling jokes. This is the first time I'm actually recording this shit, which is stupid, and I shouldn't. Yeah, everybody was fantastic, and we're talking about food. I don't have shit to tell you about food. But I will tell you that I've been desperately trying to find a silver lining in what is the past like 25 weeks of my life, and possibly going to be the next 25 weeks of my life. And I think I know what it is. Aside from the day that I finally decide that all this therapy is not working, is that you know, this quarantine came right in time, because I'm becoming an old man. Old me was manifesting when we were able to go outside, and I don't see old me as an outside guy, and it's probably best that I become inside Daryl at this time, because old me was very rude. He didn't care. And he was starting to manifest, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. Like, old Daryl, I will pick his teeth with a straw if you give him a straw. Any straw. Doesn't matter where it is. Doesn't matter what we are doing. If you hand me a straw, you got about 15 seconds until you start hearing. And that's the nasty part, right? It's the... because that means you tasted it.
You tasted it.
That's the nasty part, because you'd be like, last time I had popcorn. Knives Out. It was Knives Out. Yeah, that was a good one. I like that. That was a good movie. I didn't see that twist coming. It's not good. I'm rude. It's starting to change, and it's not an internal thing, me getting old. It also is external, right? Like, I've become invisible to the world. That's what happens as you become older. The music has left me. They don't give a shit about what I like, what I buy. They're not trying to influence me anymore. They have moved on. I had the same reaction. There's a rapper now called Mulatto, and I had what I assume was the same reaction other people had to NWA. I was like, these white people cannot hear this stuff. What are you doing? Like, immediately I got defensive of America. Like, I was like, they calling themselves what? It was not good how fast I reacted to that, and it's because I'm old. I'm even on the streets, like, I am invisible to women now, which before used to be a thing I didn't like. But old Daryl is getting too comfortable with that idea of invisibility. It's not good. It's getting creepy. It's not fun anymore. I mean, it's fun for me, but it's not good. I know objectively it's not a good thing. Like, when I was a young man, I'd see a woman who looked nice to me, and I'd be like, oh, look at that. That is very nice. That is a good person with a lot of very good attributes. I bet you that person could provide a lot of pleasure to a person that they decided that they would. If they decided to give them the time of day, and if only I could be one of those people. Oh, she's looking at me. I'll turn around. Like, it was like that. But now old Daryl's completely different. Same person walking down the street, I'd be like, oh, would you look at the goddammits on that motherfucker? Oh shit. Look at the chivalries on that. Yeah, I call them chivalries because there's the kind of things that make you go, let me hold that door open for you. Go ahead. What you doing? No, you want to sit down? No, go ahead. No. No, please, go ahead. Pass me. No, it's fine. I wouldn't even walk fast. I got all day. I ain't got no job. I'm retired. How you doing, huh? Social Security, nice. And that's not cute. That's not cute, and that's not even true. Like, That's how I'm dealing with it. And yeah, and like I'm washed. It's over with me. It's over with. Washed is done. I realized that because recently I was in my, everybody got the little group conversations that you have with your friends. And I was in a group conversation watching TV with my wife, and we've evolved past video and back into radio, because watching TV now with other people is looking at your phone and listening to the TV. So I was, doing the radio thing, having a good time, and I was looking at my phone. I was like, God damn it. And my wife was like, what are you looking at? And she grabbed my phone, and it was ribs, y'all. It was ribs. My friend sent me a picture of some ribs that he made, and I was like, you slut. I was like, oh, you motherfucker, how dare you.
I ain't boiled those
Look
ribs.
at the broil on that bitch, you
I ain't boiled
nasty
those
bitch.
ribs.
And she was like, what are you doing? And it was, that's it. It was just ribs. She looked at me like, you are washed. Like, where's the viability in this man? Can you not look at titties? She's like, no, I don't give a shit about titties. Have you ever had good ribs? Do you know what it's like to burn a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's on top of a nice low and slow rib? Oh my God. I'd talk about you this way if you let me do what I want to do with some barbecue sauce. That's my time. Daryl Charles. FoOOD, everyone.
Daryl.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey.
Come on. Daryl Charles gave you a helpful handful of nothing but some food. It was tremendous. I also like the fact that he was like, God damn. Laura was like, what the fuck are you doing? And looked at his phone. It was like, this nigga is so washed. It is like, I like it. She was hoping to see a titty. You know this, right? You know she was hoping, let me see a butt. Let me see let me see one of these Instagram mujeres on here. His ribs. She was like, this nigga is finished. He cannot see?
Nah, man.
I'm actually shocked that Lori was shocked that it was
out here.
ribs.
She was hoping. She wanted to see like a fat ass white girl or something, and then she just got some ribs with some sweet babies on it. And this is how you know they have a relationship that's going to last. I still don't fully understand it sometimes, but there's a beauty in it because it's honest. You understand this? Guys, that has been the portion of this show. I want to check in, though. I do want to check in with all the performers, making sure that we feeling all right. Keen, how you feeling, baby? How's the game going?
Your boy got eliminated on the last round.
Damn.
I still have no messages on Tinder. But the Kobe's are coming out next week. So
look at that. Hey, look at that. With Keen, comedy reigns supreme, even during pandemic, goddammit. Tremendous. Alejandro, how are you doing?
I feel wonderful. I feel this great.
Feel great?
Yes, I feel the warmth of the friendship. It's suffusing the room, and I'm just basking.
I can see that. The lighting in your room is very, very particular. Very interesting. A lot of things
Also
happening.
super high.
Okay, that's good. Being high is also very good. That's very important. Good. Rachel, how are you doing? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm good. I just sold a dirty halter top I worked out in. It has my BO smell.
Look at that. Look at that. Let's talk about it.
Fantastic. If you'd have plug on that, I got a lot of shit I could move.
You could.
I
I'm
could
telling
move
you.
it. What's up? I
I'm
do
telling
push-ups.
You
gotta do it. Men will buy that shit.
Yeah, I'd be down to do it. I just don't want to part with my tank tops all like that. You can just
Get some on Amazon.
They're about to fall apart, dude.
First of all, nigga, watch your mouth.
The tank top work for you, so don't work for the tank top.
Here's the
Setoiyo, you never have sleeves. What are you talking about?
Setoiyo selling a tank top is like selling a child.
It's true. I'd be giving away one of my children. Is that what you want from me? You want me to part with something that I love? First of all, the
You
reality
could give
is
away
that
your children too, and that would probably
you know what? There's a wickedness behind this.
You know what I'm
The fact
saying?
that these people you want me to part with these tank tops so much, and then you say they're falling apart. You guys actually don't know how many tank tops I have. If you
Honestly,
we can guess.
Setoiyo,
We can
I'm
guess.
amazed. I'm amazed you put it. Why do you even put a virtual background on?
Whatever you
Because
guess,
every
just
time you
multiply by
move,
like 10.
every time you move, it cuts into your muscles. If you just remove your background, then we can actually see the outline.
Yeah,
and
but I
people
wouldn't
are
want- but if I-
interested
but-
in that.
But if I do
Not
that
me.
to them,
Yeah,
how
all
are you
right,
going to
Betty.
behave? That would
I
be
don't need to see the outline of your
too
muscles,
much for these-
Setoiyo.
for these men, that would be too much. You can't.
Hey, I like a man
It's
with no
fine. I mean,
clavicles.
Betty is the one that is sitting there on
Do
towels
that.
every time Setoiyo hosts.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
There's not a
that's
single week
true.
Betty don't bring up his trapezius muscles.
Yeah.
She'll be like,
Yeah.
look at them things.
Well,
It's Bill Goldberg.
He can hold up a
Fluid,
set
You
right?
know
of
what this sounds like?
strap-ons.
This
I
sounds
don't
like
know
the
what to
ranting.
say.
This
I don't
sounds
know
like
I think
the
we just
ranting.
found out.
No, Betty, you're fine. This is the ranting of men who are mad that their trapezius muscles do not stick out in such a pronounced way. And I can't help you.
Dude, if I threw
I
on one
can't
of
help
these,
yours
you.
are invisible.
I've
Shut
already
up.
tried to help you.
We
It's not
talking
my
sense
fault.
right
You come
now.
from where you come from. It's
Shut
not
up,
my fault.
invisible
We talking
shoulder
about-
meat.
I love how you guys are all
When you're
screaming about whether or not a
fucking
lesbian likes
transparent
your
shoulder
fucking
flesh.
arms.
Shut up.
See that? You see this? You see this?
I'm
You
not-
see the sadness? Do you see it? And I come.
Hurt my shoulder doing that.
Yeah, I come in giving food, giving a lot of love, a lot of grace, a lot of patience, to at times a lot of really sad.
The shoulders look like King's Wolf took a bite.
That was almost funny. I was almost with you on that one. I was almost right there with you.
And you almost had shoulders.
I was almost
He
right
said
there.
almost
Close.
couple horseshoes.
You
nigga.
almost had shoulders.
You're close.
I was too
Setoiyo, it
busy
does look
flexing
like
on
you're
camera. I'm sorry.
It just
Green
looks like
screen
you keep
prototype.
You keep disappearing, and I think the way the porn works in my head is that you guys can all
Might as well
see
be.
each
It's a
other's
tank top.
arms,
Yeah.
and then you start to argue, and then all of a sudden you see Daryl walks into Setoyo's screen.
And then the
Oh,
action.
I think I
pops
dropped
off.
something here.
I mean, that's good writing. That'd be
I was
excellent
looking
writing.
for some Nigerian
Portal.
cuisine. He'd be like, I got a sausage. The music starts.
Goat meat, dog.
Huh? I got this goat meat.
You
Huh?
want some goat meat?
There are a lot of periods in it. Because it's going to
Yeah.
make you bleed. See, that's too far.
That's just sex.
Daryl,
got really
That's
Daryl just got
sexist,
canceled,
Daryl.
dude.
That's a step in the
Daryl,
wrong direction. I should
Why don't you stay in the
apologize.
back of the restaurant shaking those ketchup bottles where you belong?
That was funny.
Oh my god. Poor Daryl.
Yeah, this has been. So, Kat, how are
Setoiyo, do you really
feeling?
think these dudes are jealous of your muscles? Is that what you really believe?
No.
Yeah, I'll give you
It's
$5
good.
if-
I'm
not.
nothing. I'm nothing if not consistent. I don't think. No, I don't think it's jealous. I don't think it creeps in that like that at all. I'm
That
nothing if
picture
not
of
consistent.
Setoiyo looks like Jodeci from 1996. Remember Jodeci?
I'm way better than both of those guys. I take great offense to that. I'm prettier than both of them.
I'm jealous of that. 'Cause
Setoiyo-
everybody knows I wish I was in a boy band.
You
and
can take
I'm not.
my shoulders, clavicles too, cause my
You don't want me out here exposed.
Setoiyo's shoulders on Wednesday at Punchline Philly patio. You could
Oh, he damn sure gonna have his shoulders out.
whole shoulder.
Setoiyo and Friends is just his shoulders.
Oh, it's all him and all his tank tops, actually.
Look,
Like, coming
hey,
up,
man, listen.
You ready for
I'm
your
not
feature
gonna
act?
even-
My
yeah.
red tank top.
I'm telling you right now, I am so not gonna be mad about people talking about me. Let's keep this thing like
comedy under the
let's
stars,
keep-
but
yeah.
damn sure ain't
Setoiyo's like
comedy
a
under
whole
the
black
cotton.
Christian. Setoiyo's like a whole black Christian mother where her whole attitude is like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt me.
No, it's
You
not
know you
even
don't know
that.
to drink these words down after you get off camera.
No, it's not even that. You just keep on saying my name aloud, so I don't gotta say it. That's even better.
You got your name typed in all caps.
your
What are you
name.
talking about?
Yeah, nigga, yeah, because you're supposed to spell it in all caps.
You're the
can't-
only nigga
you
with your
cannot-
name in all caps.
Of course, because my name, it's the name necessitates
Oh,
that it's all
shit.
caps.
This is getting
If you
insane.
lowercase the name, it devalues the name entirely. You can't. I don't understand.
The harder he screams, the more he
Uppercase the first
disappears.
letter to make it
Frank,
not the whole thing.
Frank, you don't understand what it's like to be that talented.
How she was feeling, actually. I was trying to ask the black woman how she was feeling.
It's
Thank you. Y'all ready to let black women speak?
You niggas just talking.
I feel great. This has been a great show. Thank you so much, Setoiyo. That was fun. I didn't take Betty's cracker bait. I did a really good job.
Huh?
Such a good job. Not
We
taking
doing the
bait.
work of the angels.
Fantastic. How y'all doing? Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Setoiyo doesn't
Good
want
job,
to know
everyone.
how I am.
Yeah,
Good
great
job.
job. So here we're about to take a break, but a couple of important things, y'all. Listen, the novelty of the pandemic seems to have worn off for people, but this show still requires a lot of talent to pull it all together. Funds are dwindling. If you are enjoying the show, do give. Even if you're watching this show weeks from now, we'll probably still be working on it then because
still be
you're
poor.
president. Yeah. Yeah. Even more so.
Ooh, yeah.
So do give. Our PayPal is paypal.me/sucks@Fergie's. And we'll go ahead and get that posted for you. That's probably already in the chat. Support the show. And while I'm talking about supporting the show, thank you, Sam Bansner, for your gift earlier tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Sam.
supporting the work. And there it is right there. paypal.me/sucks@Fergie's. Look at that right there. So you can support us so that we can come out and make you laugh again. And you can support Goran's artwork as well.
Yeah.
So many opportunities to come out. And if you want to see us live, perhaps from a distance, please come out to Punchline on Wednesday. Rachel's gonna be there. Alejandro's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Frank's gonna be there. I just saw you, but look at you. Look at him. Look at him there. Around his glass. I didn't even see you there. Frank's gonna be there, and of course Setoiyo's gonna be there because it's Setoiyo and Friends. So you definitely come out, support live comedy. It's gonna be an incredible show. It's gonna be a hell of a fun show. The patio shows have already been fun, and that one is gonna be hilarious. So yeah, there are the public service announcements, y'all. Somebody say something about a dick or feces or something. Say something funny.
Dick shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Poop head.
Daryl has pussy on his screen.
Really do. The most adorable pussy I'll ever see.
Oh my god.
It is
Wait,
fantastic.
what?
Oh, look, it's a
kitten.
symbolic of Frank
Oh.
and Setoiyo.
It's a
wrestling.
black and gray kitten.
I don't know.
this
That's
is what
not.
happens.
You better stop. Somebody.
This how.
Oh, hey.
They are so kickable.
This how I used
Shut
to.
up.
Who is that?
That was David. Who the fuck you think it was?
That was You Don't Fuck With Cats, David James.
Yeah.
No.
All right, y'all. So we will be back. That has been the Showcase as Setoiyo set. Y'all give it up one more time for Setoiyo, your Showcase host.
Yeah.
And we will be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
Woo woo.